that's what the light came out.
So the lighting is all about mood.
Yeah. So the lighting, literally, we've done all this setup here. So it's just this configuration.
Yeah.
So basically, based on the on and off, like whether people are on stage or not, and like ideally we try and do like a fade.
Yeah.
But
you take care of it?
I can, yeah. I don't want to do. Because so if we do a fade, there's one bulb, and because a bit of the fade down, so you kind of have to cut that and then fade the rest at the same time. But it should be fine. And then this one.
White or something? I'm getting into panda vibe because I'm gonna get so much like fake designer now.
Oh, is it cheese?
It's all like.
How?
Pops off. It's not like it's not the best quality. It's not special quality.
Well, I need to get it. Whatever it is, I need it.
It's just like air pockets.
Alright, so sound-wise, I've learned that this doesn't really work.
So we don't want to do anything. We don't want to do anything. So this is the master.
Yeah.
So we talk about that. This is the master, right? So talk about that. But basically,
With the mic, there can be some sort of like.
That's going to be the mixed tape. There's going to be slow-mo built in here, so you're just going to get the trailer. That's the last
yeah, but I think with the master,
you may sit here
I
and
think
check
we
on
do
that.
much better. So I think the masters are
You need me? I mean, I'll be around.
Yeah.
I think we've got it.
Okay. It's a team.
You call me.
Nearby.
The one thing is this, the mic, I've learned that the frequency is quite weird.
You try and
He talks into it goes. That's the one thing. So when that happens, we have to lower the high one.
I don't get it. By the way, feel free to charge phones.
I've learned that this doesn't work. This not works, this not works.
Yeah, a lot of stuff doesn't work. At least in this, like barely anything works. Also, all these labels are wrong.
I need to know. It's a really old system. It's just me. Oh, if we get this right, we can go into any AV.
That's what I'm saying. ABT.
Bro, that is where the money's at. My friend's telling me all about it.
It's jokes because what I realised is it's just pushing buttons.
Yeah.
So it's not even that complex. That's where the money's at. Maybe we're in the wrong field. What is that? I don't know what field you're in.
I'm in sound design.
You're in sound design?
Yeah.
That's very
I want to get into AV.
Oh, okay. So when you say sound design, you like do music production?
Music production, everything. I want to get.
Are you on Instagram? Do you do like do you do music stuff?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Do you sound?
I don't. Well, I'll follow you.
Please do that.
Like I said,
Any help is good help.
get it done, yeah. So I follow like MJ Melodies and those guys.
Yeah.
I follow them. MJ Melodies put together my after stars track.
That's cool. I've always wanted to work with them, but I realized that I really can't collaborate this.
That's different teams.
He was asking me to collab with him. I can't lie. I feel like we won't be in the same.
But he's cool with you though.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm trying to collaborate.
Do you do like mixes?
Yo, he's sick.
He does some
He's my
remixes.
cousin's friend as well.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He's pretty sick. He does some pretty sick remixes.
He's so cool.
Oh grandma!
You got a grandma as well?
Yeah.
Is that a big bro?
Well, who else was a grandma?
She told us to call her grandma.
Oh wait, so we call her grandma, but I suppose I already have an uncle. So it's a grandma. Yeah. She said, we originally said I don't know what time this stuff.
What? So like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, you were
This
first.
one, that's it.
Yes. After I was like, he said he'd help us, but he's also recovering from concussion.
And then I walked and I fractured my face.
You fractured your face?
Yeah, and then I broke the glasses. This is my brother.
What did you book? Where did you book it?
We went both nights.
Oh, okay.
We went both nights.
Were you sober?
We were slightly sober.
Slightly. That's the opportunity.
But how do you know this though?
I don't know this. I mean, I'm assuming you fell on your face. There must have been some alcohol.
No, but that was only for the race though.
No, sure.
So I don't really drink.
Okay.
We came back home and we waited till 12 for my birthday.
Happy birthday.
On the 6th of April.
Oh.
And then 6 thing you know, I was like, 6? Can I chill in your car? He's like, yeah, go for it. And then I went.
Jeez. You don't know how you fall on your face?
No, and the next day was my brother's wedding. So I missed it.
You missed your brother's wedding?
They all came out and these language and stuff, but I wasn't.
This is the wedding these guys were at a couple of weeks ago.
You might have been around there.
No, I wasn't at the wedding, but I know a girl at the wedding.
Yeah, there was a
So you got photos. Yeah. Apparently there was a Lambo and a flare.
Lambo everywhere.
Was that your brother? That was your brother's wedding,
Yeah.
and you weren't there.
I wasn't there.
That's so sad.
That's the one.
You know what
Meant to
he
be there.
was because
Jesus, yeah.
basically he missed his brother's wedding.
It was what it is, what it is. What I do? Well, some random guy that wasn't meant to come came and he just kept complimenting me. But that's not, that is my
on the live
fault.
stream.
Try not to talk too
No,
loud.
no, no, at the goal punch.
But so right now,
And that's the reason why I was fussing with
They
the
can't hear anything.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Not so, I mean, like, hours later, it was my birthday the next day, and we waited till 12 a.m. to say happy birthday. So literally after it was happy birthday,
you can. Whoever's watching the live stream right now, that's your whole story.
it is what it is, bro. I hope he hears that. He's
Are they too loud? Can you hear them now? Yeah, you guys are too loud. She just called.
Who?
Mary. She just like, did you walk across the screen?
Sorry.
Yeah, straight. You guys are too loud.
We're too loud, okay, we're shut.
okay, maybe we should change this shit.
Yeah, people can hear your conversation. You're not too loud, but people can hear the conversation.
Do you know what we're talking about?
Yeah. No, next one.
No, okay.
Finish it off. It's live. Yeah. You know what? So I think
What was this say here?
I think I'll try to think about what it is. Oh, that's the thing, insurance.
Simon, what's your money?
So do you know what?
I don't know what's her name.
Some of the yellow cars are sold now in the States. Why do I need to get someone 2 hours to go with me? Yellow cars.
Yes, yes, live stream feedback. Who is it? It's Nero. She's a part of the ADC.
You're part of the agency now. You're remote working.
She's feedback. Come on, yeah.
You're remote working. Bye.
This agency, I'm not going to Spotify playlist. I'm going to Spotify playlist. But we don't use Spotify for anything else. Everything else is the 22nd left.
Hi.
Hello, nice to meet you. Congratulations on getting married.
No, that's not over.
Oh, right. Well, there we go. It's okay, everyone.
I'll let him know anyway. I'll let him know anyway.
I took most of it. I remember seeing all you men at the Glamorous birthday parties back in the day.
You must have been like 4 or 5.
I'm doing lighting. Yeah, so let's make this. I think my mic is already switched on. Yeah. So let's switch on things. We're gonna do it.
No, I would have blessed us. I can't believe what's here right now.
Do you know which one? Do you remember Sharon? She'll know which one. I like that I've gone the retake in this scene.
Of course,
We're not
reason it's a lot of so I'll get back to it. So I'm not deciding like I don't think I have to say yeah, yeah, so maybe you just pray that you know it's the last time. I don't know, it's alright for now. It's okay.
No, this is
Arangetram, Natyafriya's second ever one. And it is so lovely to see so many of you here. And for those of us who are not familiar with what an Arangetram might be, it is the presentation of the exploration and practice and performance of the art form in the format of a solo debut, the first time by any Bharatanatyam dancer. So it is really sort of joyful occasion. And the idea behind an Arangetram, lots of people see it as a kind of graduation ceremony, and it really isn't. The Arangetram marks the beginning of the artist's foray deeper into the art. It just says that she's got enough competence, enough of a depth of understanding, and enough knowledge to take the exploration of the art further, to make it more meaningful. And this remarkable young lady has done that over the last 18 months. And I've seen her grow, and it's been absolutely joyful. And for me, the magic of the Arangetram happens in the rehearsal room, where I've seen Navena, rehearsal after rehearsal, with her really incredibly busy schedule, turning up with a smile, doing it again and again and again, in the hope that she will have something that is precious to share with all of you. And it really is. So thank you for coming here to encourage her, for enabling her to feel the love through your energies. So without any further ado, we will start the program. The program always begins with an ode to Ganesha, who is the elephant-headed god and the remover of obstacles. So the first sort of chant and song is always done to him. During this, Navena will offer flowers to the deities, which you can see on the altar there. Navena's thematic Arangetram is themed around the Lord Muruga, who's the son of Shiva and Parvati. So we've decided to keep it in the family. We are family. And we've got pieces on Muruga, the son, Shakti, the mother, and Shiva, the father. So we decided just, for sake of some artistic exploration, to have a theme for this evening's performance. There will be children who will tell you about what each of the pieces Navena's dancing is all about. But for the moment, I will just leave you to take in the very soulful work of Ravi Shankar, whose music we will hear first during the Ganesha Vandanam. Thank you, and have a beautiful evening.
Namaste. Navena will commence her recital with a sparkling Kodham in praise of Muruga. A Kodham is a hymn, usually in praise of deity. It is a traditional invocatory item in Bhajanatram recital, sometimes played at the temples at dawn. In this Kodham, Muruga, the young rare god, is described as the one who takes away all the troubles and worries of the devotees. The trial of material world melts away as we worship at his feet. He rides around the heavens on a beautiful peacock and a sight to behold to all the citizens of paradise. His powers are such that he can make the oceans part and the mountains crumble, and is an eternal source of blessing and compassion to all those who surrender to him. In this Kodham, descriptive passages are interspersed into rhythmic footwork and a scintillating start to the concert. This Kodham is composed by the Chandra Quartet in Gaudi Ragam or Chatusha Ekatalam or a 4-beat cycle. Thank you.
Jai
in praise of Murugan's mother, Shakti, the mother of all the world. A Shaktam consists of descriptive verses and is the first foray of a dancer into the world of Abhinaya, or expressive storytelling. In this beautiful Shaktam, the mother goddess is described as the protector of the world, the shelter for all those who seek refuge in her, and the compassionate one who would do anything to take away the tears of her children. This piece tells the story of Kuchela, a very poor friend of Lord Krishna, who at the request of his wife went to Krishna to ask for help to alleviate his extreme poverty. He takes Krishna a very humble gift of hand-pounded rice, for which he begs his neighbours as he remembers it was his friend's favourite snack. When he sees his beloved Krishna, Kuchela is overjoyed at the reunion and treated with so much love that he can't bring himself to ask of anything. Krishna's wife, Rukmini, an incarnation of Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, encourages Kuchela to give the gift of hand-pounded rice to Krishna. As Krishna eats and relishes the rice, with each mouthful, the mother goddess blesses Kuchela, thus increasing Kuchela's worldly wealth. When Krishna returns home, wondering how to tell his wife that he did not ask of anything from Krishna, he finds a mansion in the place where his hut stood, and his wife and children, whom he left destitute and starving, dressed in fine clothes and looking in fine health. This Devi Shaktam is composed by Madurai Muralidharan in Raga Malika and Mishra Chapatalam, or a 7-beat cycle. Thank you. Nandana is a humble farmer. His most fervent wish is that he should be allowed to have a darshan, or sighting of the dancing Nataraja in the sanctum of the temple, but he is forbidden from entering due to his lowly status. Devastated, he says to Shiva, "Did you not say that caste is a sin? Did you not say that you don't distinguish between the rich and poor, the lowly and elevated, the literate and illiterate?" Disconsolate, he weeps outside the temple. As he becomes calm, he realizes that he does not need to be physically in the temple to see the Lord. He can see him with the eyes of his soul. As he goes into a trance, he can see the Lord dancing, the serpent on his neck gently swaying, and Ganga flowing from his magnificent locks. The 1,000 eyes of his soul allow him to see the procession of the temple at Chidambaram, the magnificent chariot carrying the Lord, thousands of devotees chanting his name, and the Mother Goddess dancing with him, matching him beat for beat. The Viridam chant, Vediyere Vidisolle, is composed by Gopala Krishnan Bharati in Shivaranjani Ragam, and the Kirtanam that follows, Adi Gondar, which describes dancing Shiva, is composed by Mudhu Dandava in Maya Malava Gauram Ragam, an Adi Talam, or an 8-beat cycle. Thank you.
இப்படி நந்தன் கிட்ட ஒரு முடியாத ஒரு கட்டளை இட்டவுடன் நந்தன் மனது வெதும்பி மிகவும் நொந்து போனார். என்ன செய்வதென்று அறியாது அழுது அழுது புலம்பினார் சிவனாரிடத்தே. வேதியர் இப்படி சொல்ல விருந்து மனம் வேறாகி வினையோ என்று சாதியிலே பாவமித நீ என்றோ பிறப்பித்தாய் சுவாமி. சாதியிலே பாவமித நீ என்றோ பிறப்பித்தாய் சுவாமி. என்ன சோதனையோ செய்கின்றாய். Thank you.
you. We now have a very short break for a costume change. Shalini Shivan, one of the very talented singers from our group, is now going to sing a song for you. Thank you.
Navenas starts the second part of a recital with JRDM, a Kavali Chindo in praise of Muruga. The word Chindo is originally referred to a couplet or poem in Tamil set to a particular meter. Many of these couplets were set to folk tunes so they could be sung with ease by the common man. Kavali Chindos are sung by devotees as they carry the Kavali, a decorated wooden structure for Lord Muruga, typically up a hill to ease the strain and physical exhaustion resulting from the journey. Jingles are set to various rhythms and are indicative of the energy levels, excitement and exhaustion of a devotee during his travels. This song describes Muruga as a beautiful god who stands on top of Palini mountain, who kills demons, who is compassionate to his followers, who takes various forms to ensure the well-being of his devotees, who takes away all the negative energy, who is a consort of Valli, who rides a peacock and appears as a purifying flame. JRDM is written by Periyasamy Puran and set to Sanjaroti Ragam and Adi Talam. Thank you.
வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு அரோகரா.
அழகு தெய்வமாக வந்து பழனிமலை நீரில் நிற்போம். அழகு தெய்வமாக வந்து பழனிமலை நீரில் நிற்போம். ஆதிசக்தி என்னை தந்தவான் அசுர தம்மை வென்றபடி வேலும். அழகு தெய்வமாக வந்து பழனிமலை நீரில் நிற்போம். ஆதிசக்தி என்னை தந்தவான் அசுர தம்மை வென்றபடி வேலும். அழகு தெய்வமாக வந்து பழனிமலை நீரில் நிற்போம். ஆதிசக்தி அன்னை தந்தவான் அசுர தம்மை வென்றபடி வேலும். அழகு தெய்வமாக வந்து பழனிமலை நீரில் நிற்போம். ஆதிசக்தி அன்னை தந்தவான் அசுர தம்மை வென்றபடி வேலும். நல்ல அமுதமென்னும் தமிழில் பாடிடும் அந்த வாழவே கருணை செய்குவன். அமுதமென்னும் தமிழில் பாடிடும் அந்த வாழவே கருணை செய்குவன். அருள் தந்த குருவா உயர்சீலன் என்னும் அருள் சுரந்தே காக்கும் அனுகூலன். சொல்வே கண்டு உருவாய் வீணைகள் யாவும் வெல்வே இந்த குவலயத்திலோ கலியுகப் பெரு வரதனாய் திகழ்ந்தருள் கந்தனை குவலயத்திலோ கலியுகப் பெரு வரதனாய் திகழ்ந்தருள் கந்தனை கும்பி பிந்தன் பிடிகள் நீங்க மகிழ்வே உள்ள குமுறல் ஓய்ந்தே நல்ல வழி செல்வே நீலமயில் நீரில் ஏறி ஆவினன் கூடியில் தோன்றும் நீலமயில் நீரில் ஏறி ஆவினன் கூடியில் தோன்றும் நிமலனா உழந்தை முருகேசன் பூய வித்திர பொன்முறுவல் வள்ளினேசன் விமலனா குழந்தை முருகேசன் நோய வித்தில பொன்முறுவல் வள்ளினேசன் அவன் தீநிலந்தனில் அன்பு செய்திடும் அடியன் யாரையும் காத்துவிடும் தீநிலந்தனில் அன்பு செய்திடும் அடியன் யாரையும் காத்துவிடும் நித்திய ஜோதி வடிவமா பிரகாசம் தூரல் நெஞ்சை நீங்காதென்றும் அங்கு வாசம் நித்திய ஜோதி வடிவமா பிரகாசம் தூரல் நெஞ்சை நீங்காதென்றும் அங்கு வாசம் நித்திய ஜோதி வடிவமா பிரகாசம் தூரல் நெஞ்சை நீங்காதென்றும் அங்கு வாசம் பாவா முருகா வடிவேலழகா 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 பாவா
Thank you. We are now going to have a little song from Sharon, who is also one of the musical talents of the group. I'm very lucky because I have lots of girls who sing and dance, and young Sharon is one of those. So for the next 4 minutes or so, she's going to sing a very beautiful song. And it actually amused me a little bit because she's actually singing a song that was a hit when I was a young girl. And it interests me to see that young people still sing these songs. And it is a very beautiful one. And although it sounds a little bit sad, it's actually very happy.
continues her recital with a pardon, and Abhinaya-based piece which shows the dancer's skill in expressive storytelling. This pardon tells humorously of the rivalry between two women, the narrator, who used to be the favourite of Lord Mulligar, who now seems to have been replaced with what she would consider a cheaper but flashier model. The narrator, hearing all the gossip and rumours about herself, begging for money, letting herself go by putting on weight, being freely talked of in the marketplace, says to her friend, she will say all these things and she will say some more, but I don't blame her. I blame Mulligar. I see her painting her lips so she can be kissed by many. I've seen her up to all sorts of mischief in the cover of darkness. Just a few months ago, she was at my house begging to borrow my jewels and my saris, but now she lives in a mansion with many servants, the finer silk saris and the finer silk mattresses. Her arms are covered with bangles. She wears enough necklaces to choke her neck, and her earrings have so many gems that it makes her face drop. The lady who stood boldly in all kinds of shady places now even boasts of having bodyguards. So, let her say whatever she wants. I don't blame her. I blame Mulligar. Adavun Sundaval Inam Anekavan Sundaval is composed by Subramaya Iyer and Saurashtra Lagam and Avi Talam. Thank you.
Navena concludes a recital with a vibrant tilana. The tilana is often a concluding item in a Bharatanatyam recital. It is a joyous item of pure dance and is filled with rhythmic sections of varying patterns and tempos. It showcases the dancers and over the rhythm. The phrases of the tilana are composed of percussive syllables, often to show the sound effect they create than the meaning. This tilana has a short couplet in praise for Muruga. It says that Muruga, the beautiful god, beloved of his consort Valli, worshipped by wise men and sages, is always in the devotee's thoughts and leads her like a guru. This tilana is composed by the Carnatic music maestro Lalgudi Jayaraman in Mohana Kalyani Ragam and Aditalam. This tilana is followed by Mangalam in Saurashram Ragam, in which Navena gives her thanks to the earth, the divine, and the audience for blessing her beautiful recital. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. I've lost my words really, my heart is so full. Aren't they amazing, my girls? They're just... It's wonderful, it's wonderful. What can you say? It's not very often I'm lost for words, but there we go. In fact, if my friends would say I have too many words. But now to the very easy part of the program for, as far as Navenas is concerned. We've got a little certificate for her, which is just a little token of appreciation from us. And I would like to invite my right-hand man, Graham, who made these beautiful props, by the way. Navina, are you good? Mama.
Malay Vanakkam. Third time of an attempt at, what should we say, public speaking. And again, I haven't got anything prepared. So, I'd like to say that the stage decorations, you notice, how beautiful it is. And I believe this was done by Navena's parents and her relatives, all her family, yes. And they did a wonderful job. What else am I going to say? It's just gone out of my head. Next time, I'm going to write it all down. So that was great. It was a great display of dancing and the acting. Yeah. Impressive. And I thought, you know, this is the second Arangetram done, and I thought I wasn't going to cry at this one, but I did. So yeah, it's really wonderful, and so I'd like to present this certificate. Congratulations. To our resident priest, Annie, wherever she is, because I can't see anything. It's just darkness out there.
Thank you. Just to contextualize it a little bit, Annie is a founding member of Natya Priya. She was there at the beginning, and there is going to be no end. So for me particularly, it is exceedingly meaningful to have Annie's response to this evening's performance. So here we go.
Namaste. I did scribble some notes during the performance because this has been such a joy, because normally I see Nav from the back and I copy her. So it was so beautiful, you know, to see you and look at you, and your dancing was beautiful. Everyone could see that your dancing was beautiful. I expected it to be technically sharp, and it was. It was clean and sharp and focused. And there was no dithering, there was no flurry of movements. It was absolutely beautiful, and it made me think of years ago, somebody told me that when you're making a floral arrangement, you put your flowers in, but you don't You have to let each flower be seen for what it was, and all your movements could have been a photograph or a sculpture in their own right. They were so beautiful and so spaced between them, no flurry. I thought that was really beautiful. It was sharp and it was clean, but it wasn't sterile. It was so full of communication, and so many different things were communicated. I was blown away. It was so wonderful. I'm not sure quite how you did that, how you communicated so well. It was like the balance and the combination of pure mathematics and philosophy. It really was. It was like geometry and poetry together. It was wonderful. So I thought that was absolutely wonderful. There was also a good and beautiful balance of confidence and humility. You have to have confidence if you're going to perform, so that the audience can relax and know that you know what you're doing. But I think there has to be humility, because this art is not yours. You are a fleeting participant, and it will be here long after we're all dead and gone. So you communicated a humility and respect, which I thought was really beautiful. And I wasn't looking for that. I hadn't thought about it before, but I thought, yeah, confidence and humility was beautiful. And I thought, how have you done that? And I think maybe not, but I think maybe discovering your art as a grown-up, or revisiting it as a grown-up, there's a particular inner opportunity for expressing things that you can't express in words. I think that when you learn something as a child and you're embedded in it, that's wonderful, but to choose your art yourself as a grown-up, I think maybe that's why you... Poetry and geometry, technical skill and soul. It's beautiful, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I was going to say let's eat dinner, but I have a feeling that Nav probably wants to say a few things. You have to do this. Hello, everyone. Okay, so a disclaimer that this thank you speech will rise to a crescendo of complete and utter soppiness. So to those of you who can't handle that, do cover your ears now. We'll give you a signal when it's all finished. There were lots of reasons why I decided to do this. More than 2 years ago, it was a really good friend called Susie who gently nudged me to explore things that could give me 10 out of 10 joy. Something I think a lot of us don't lean into enough, but I really do urge all of you to explore yourselves. It just so happens that Anne and this incredible Notting Priya family presented themselves to me as lockdown eased in the spring of 2021. So to Annie for incredible moments of reflection, to Shirley, Auntie and Alicia for making me look like this, to Dana for and Graham for words of support for the last 2 years. I thank you. And to all of you really, for your constant prayers, moments of reflections and words of encouragement. I'm completely indebted to you. Lish and I always said that one of the reasons that we should do this
is because anyone can. Little ones, take this from an older, big-boned and really cautious woman, I think I'm a woman now, little with an incredible amount of self-doubt. Little ones and older ones, you can do this. You can absolutely do this, and you absolutely deserve to do something like this. It doesn't really matter if you're perfect. What does that mean anyway? Being good is great. So have a small or simple, lean into the things that give you 10 out of 10 joy. What matters is what it does to you and how it makes you feel. And this is why I dance. Because now that I've grown up, yeah, art and identity are completely interlinked, I think. Okay, right, sloppiness. Level's actually rising now. I dance because of my brother Nish. You are my hero. I really truly wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I dance because of my parents. Amma and Appa, you are the divine, and I adore you both. I dance because of my gurus, past and present. Raji Auntie, I can't see you, but I hope you're here for making this completely beautiful and intricate art form accessible to me. And to Anne, thank you for being the right person who turned up at the right time. When I talk to a lot of people about their thoughts when they're doing this, they talk about the right timing. And my gosh, you came at the right time and you opened up another world for me. You inhabit all the traits of Guruji that I admire, and Bharatanatyam is better than you embodying it. So thank you so much. I could, if I had the time, obviously, the food's getting cold, I would thank each and every one of you. And it has completely been a family affair from my Nati Priya babies, comparing to my cousins, learning how to do sound and lighting overnight, just complete superstars, as an auntie straight across the world, just being incredible. So to all of you, my family and my friends and colleagues who have become amazing friends over the last couple of years, I dance because of you. I really don't think you realise how grateful I am to have all of you within reach. And I speak for Amma, Appa and Anne too, Wish as well. If there's a stronger word for grateful, I'd be using it time and time again to describe your place in our lives. So thank you all. Yeah, thank you. Lastly, I dance because of James, the love we share. All joy, 10 out of 10. Joy is in the act of remembering. 2.5 years ago, I promised that we'd continue our journey of triumph and transformation, and I think we're still sticking to that motto. Okay, that was big. Okay, that's it now. Please enjoy the food the Jewish mom has prepared. I will come and hug all of you. There's enough time. Anne runs a slick operation, so we've got time to just enjoy each other's company. And I really look forward to actually seeing your faces, because I don't actually know. So thank you a million times. I love you all.
so sorry to cut you the music, but this is super important. Can we stop the music, please? Because this may be life or death. But if you have any food allergies, please let the people who are serving the food know, and they will advise you on what you can and cannot eat. And that's really, really important because you won't know the ingredients, so it's always best to ask. If you've got intolerances or allergies, please communicate that with Jirish. He's a very nice man. He will direct you to the food that you can eat. Thank you.
And now we can turn it on the party. Good job, guys.